I doubt I should have any problems with this client. Apparently, the parents are just wanting a little inspection for their kid to make sure that they're mentally okay. So it's giving more so just a check-in to post session. Hello, hi. What's your name? Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. If you wanna grab a snack or a water, I think we have some peach teas in there, I think, and then some Doritos or Oreos. If you wanna grab that before you sit down, you're fine. Okay, perfect, perfect. How are you today? Okay. How are you today? You're good. Okay. This is your first time. I know in a therapy session, right? Okay, so ground rules pretty much. Everything is confidential. Everything is just in between you and I. Like, I'm not here to judge you. I'm here to help you. This is a non-judgmental space, okay? If you need to cry, there's tissues. Or if you need to step out for a second, catch some air, that is totally okay. You make the rules here. This is your space, okay? Okay, and of course, feel free to ask me any questions along this or whatnot, okay? So I'm gonna have to ask you just basic questions, pretty much. I know your name already, but you are right here. And what's your pronouns? Okay, cool. And you're in that grade, okay? So how's the overall experience in school? Any stress, any worries about school, nothing like that? Okay, that's good, yeah. Do you work part-time, full-time? Well, I'm assuming you don't really need a full-time job but part-time? Where do you work at? Okay, yeah. How was that? It's cool? Yeah. I used to do that back in the day, yeah. It had its downfalls for sure. Yeah, it had its moments where I'm just like, get me off the clock, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I understand that. Is there any extra activities you're involved in? Do you have any hobbies? Do you do anything on the weekends? Like, do you party? Do you like books, video games? What do you do? Okay, yeah, for sure. And what's your favorite? Okay, yeah, I personally don't do that, but I've heard a lot about it, and then especially that particular one you just mentioned. Yeah. And really the last background question I would say is any thoughts of harmful thoughts, harmful mentally or physically to yourself or to others, or anything along those lines, Okay, perfect. Would you describe your mental as good? Okay, that's good. No, that's perfect. Okay, so as you know that your parents are the ones that kind of signed you up for this. Yeah. And do you know why they thought that you needed to check in? They think that your behavior sometimes is strange. How so? You're not sure? Okay, no, that's fine. You wanna I have some questions here for you and such and whatnot. Not questions per se, just what you do to day-to-day basis type of thing, okay? Perfect, okay. So let's get started. How do you wake up in the morning? You don't wake up? What do you mean you don't wake up? You're already up in the morning? Do you not sleep? Do you have insomnia or something like that? Oh, you sleep standing up. So you have a bed, but you prefer to stand next to your bed and just close your eyes. Do you sleepwalk, or you just find it comfortable standing? Okay, no, that's fine. So it's more so you don't wake up, you just wake. Right. Okay. And okay, so when you wake, what's the first thing that you do? You like to climb out your window to to sing with the birds? Okay, no, yeah, but for sure, ski, for sure. So we wake, and then we walk out the window to hum and chirp with the birds. Right. And then once you're done chirping with the birds, what do you do? Okay. Okay. So you obviously you get clothes and stuff, right? Your parents did mention that you have the same outfit. Okay, you don't like change much, right? So you just, I see. So in your closet, you just have like 7 white shirts and 7 blue pants of the exact same thing, and then you have 7 pairs of one shoe. You know, that's interesting. I don't know what that would be classified as. Okay. No, like you have a taste. You know. All right. That's cool. That's fine. There's nothing wrong with your drip. If it's your drip, it's your drip. You know what I mean? Okay. Like what else do you do on the day-to-day basis? You go to school. Okay, so you don't eat lunch? No? You do? Okay, what do you, not lunch, excuse me. You eat breakfast, but what do you eat for breakfast? You like to dump out the cereal and milk your mom gives you and chew on the bowl. What type of bowl is it? Styrofoam? So you eat styrofoam every morning? So to the bowl, the cereal in the bowl, the milk, you like it, then why not just eat the styrofoam in the bowl? No, you like how it gets soggy a little bit with the milk inside of it? Right. Of course, duh, yeah. Okay, and now you go to school. I'm missing a question. What am I missing? How you get to school? How you leave your house? How do you leave your house? You crawl through the door. The front door? Why? You're scared of doors? So, besides walking through the door, you just crawl through the door. Like a doggy type of thing? Yeah. Okay. No. Right. Yeah. Okay. And then now you're on your way to school. Okay. And how do you get to school? Your parents drive you? Okay, cool. Okay, yeah, that's normal. Yeah. What? You like to ball yourself up in a trunk and have your mom tie you in the back? Like you like to be tied up in a ball in the trunk to get to school? Right. Okay, yeah, cool. Okay. Now you get to school. Let me make sure I'm not missing any questions here. Okay. So you get to school and how are you in your classes? How are you in your classmates? Cool. Describe cool. Okay, you get to class, cool. Where do you sit in the class? What? You don't sit, you crouch. You crouch where? You like to crouch under your desk and do work? So you're just always under your desk at all times. classrooms, no matter what classroom it is. And you do work like that. How was you and how do you like, if you had to demonstrate how you talk with your peers, how would you describe that? Excuse me? You don't talk. What do you mean you don't talk? You bark. You bark to your peers? Please tell me, so you bark with your peers and is it like is it a type of language? Yeah. Describe the language. If you bark softly, it's endearment. If you bark loudly, it's anger. I have a side question. Do you sniff people? I don't know why I even asked. So like, you sniff what exactly? You sniff people's butts. So if you want to get to know a person, the first thing you do is get on your knees and sniff their butt. I do that. I do the same shit, bro. Yeah. We love sniffing butts. Yep. Of course. Of course. Why didn't I think of that? We all sniff butts. It's a dog. And now for lunch, not even like your other classes, because honestly I'm kind of scared to ask. For lunch, what do you eat? Because I know you don't have styrofoam, but the lunch trays, you eat the lunch trays? I'm assuming they're cardboard. So you don't actually eat food. My bad. I didn't mean to upset you, bro. I mean, you're right. Cardboard is definitely food. Nutritious, delicioso. Yeah, of course. Yes, it is food. Not, yeah. We all eat cardboard. We all eat cardboard. Exactly. Exactly. So now when you get home, oh wait, you said you have extracurriculars, right? How's that like? Fine. What's fine? What? You know, that's not. I mean, like, okay? So during your swimming classes, you like to try and tickle people's feet and lick them. No, we all like to lick feet. Yeah. We all like to lick feet. We all like to lick feet. Yeah. We all like to lick feet, bro. And then when you get home, when you shower, how do you shower? Huh? You what? You like to get booty naked in your backyard and have your mother or father sprinkle you with the whole, just you just bathe like that, booty naked, in your backyard, booty naked, and have them hose you. Why did I think of that? Like, what? Why didn't I think of that? That's so smart and unique. That's so different. You know what I mean? Like, that sounds valid, bro. You ate that up. You did your big one. You did your big one. And that's how you shower. Okay. Yeah. And then forget the bed. What do you eat for dinner? Oh, you eat food. Like that's when you have like a meal. Yeah, like broccoli, chicken, rice, things of that nature, vegetables, fruits. Oh, so you have like one plate of pure vegetables, not cooked, raw, not cleaned or washed either, just raw, just a raw potato, not washed, just a raw piece of chicken, raw chicken. I'm not judging. No, I told you this is a safe space, right? So you get a raw piece of potato, a raw chicken, and then fruit. So it's one plate for each thing, and everything is raw and unwashed. Okay, no, that's fine. Yeah, no, for sure, yeah. And then like, what? How you go to sleep? How do you yeah, how you sleep? Come again. You like to look in front of a mirror and open your booty cheeks and play with your booty hairs. Did I hear that correctly? Give me one moment. Yeah, you can. I gotta do something real quick. Yeah. Give me one moment. Yeah, you can step outside for a second. I need to finish my notes. Yeah. I'll call you when it's time. Yeah. Give me like a couple seconds, really. It should be pretty swift. Yeah, of course. Hello. Come to room 208, bro. Please. This dude is crazy. This person is insane. They just told me they like looking in the mirror and playing with their booty hair, bro. Please come help me. Please. I can't keep doing this, bro. I can't keep doing this job, bro. Like, you coming? Thank you. Come in. Hi. Okay, so we're gonna like pretty much wrap it up. We have like one more question. Like do you think that everything that you do is just like valid? You don't ever question yourself or second guess yourself? No, everything you do is correct. Okay. Yeah, no, for sure.